But we're going to begin with breaking news. Nearly 50,000 GM UAW workers off the job and on the picket line. We're now hearing about the last-minute offer that came in just before the strike deadline, and also why there's reason to have a little hope that a deal can be reached.
The UAW strike is now 17 hours old, but there is good reason to be hopeful tonight.
Let's get to the latest headlines at this hour. We'll start with that good news. The union and the company did return to the bargaining table this morning, and we are hearing more about a last-minute offer from GM that happened just before midnight.
But the questions remain. How far apart are the sides, and how long is this likely to last?
Start things off here at 5 with Rod Maloney live at GM headquarters. Do those talks that I mentioned continue now, Rod?
That's right, they are, Devin, and you know, there's the old adage in the strike game that as long as they're talking, that's the good news, and in fact, that's where we are right now. But let's talk about that last-minute offer. It actually came Saturday night from General Motors to the United Auto Workers. The package that we've been hearing about since Sunday was the one they delivered. But the union said, you know what, it's too late. They'd already scheduled a news conference for the morning to announce that they were walking out on strike.
No contract, no work.
UAW rank and file hit the picket line with enthusiasm and a sense of purpose today, yet all the while they're hoping it won't last for long. UAW GM Vice President and lead negotiator Terry Ditta said that he's glad to be back at the table inside the RenCen and fully expects to be there for a while.
Well, I think there's a lot of outstanding issues that will require serious movement between the parties, and there is just a lot of issues that are important to our members right now.
Yesterday, GM made public its latest offer addressing many of those concerns like product and plants, annual bonuses, health care. A good start, certainly. When pressed, though, Center for Automotive Research analyst Kristen Dijic believes if all goes well, the end of the week is a possible time frame for a settlement.
I want to hope that it's possible. The contours that GM put out seem positive and seem like they're certainly working in good faith. I mean, again, we don't know all the details of what's behind the GM summary of their agreement.
The devil, of course, is in the details. Dijic sees encouraging news looking at how GM's operating with what little of its operations remain online.
GM has their suppliers all working this week building to inventory, so they're not like, batten down the hatches, we're in for a long haul. I think a lot of folks are right now fairly encouraged that they're back at the table and hoping that we get a deal.
Well, we'll take any encouraging news at this point, and it's a situation where there is a lot to consider, and if they make a lot of progress today, it looks like that end of the week could happen, but let's remember, they can bog down at any time. Optimism can change to pessimism in about a heartbeat, so we're just going to have to monitor this thing all week and however long it takes. Now, in the meantime, there are a lot of people walking the picket line, a lot of people who aren't making the money they're used to making, and for that and their thoughts, we're now hearing from my colleague Priya May.